Confession of the Soul. Hey, some kind of flash of light. What do you suppose it could be? A bird, I wonder? I doubt that any bird would want to be out flying in this kind of storm. Yeah. Nasty wind. If only it would stop soon. The ship! So there's no way I have any magic ability? Forget it. Are you going to give up so easily when you haven't even put forth an effort anyhow? Hey! Now what's that? Whoa. What a weird looking ship. I wonder what's it doing in a place like this. Say, how long ago do you think this thing was made? It looks like it's decades old. Me, I'd say it's from way back at least 100 years. The moss on the rock face is scraped away and falling off like in lines. I wonder if yesterday's storm did that somehow. That is Vane's magical airship. Vane? Oh. That crazy seed that's nothing but wizards, right? You've always been talking about it. I wouldn't mind going there myself. What's the matter? Forget it. I just didn't expect you to show any interest in Vane. I want to go and see strange places, and besides, you're the one who first started bringing up the subject of Vane once we hit the road. In any case, we gotta let them know about that ship, right? So which way's Vane? Up. Up? Oh. You made no mistakes in the operation? The transfer gate was disabled as you ordered. So then, how did those visitors enter this floating city? The gate should have been inoperative. Why it just started working again, I don't understand. I'll find out the cause at once. No, never mind that. Station some guards below and seal off the transfer gate on Earth instead. Don't let any more outsiders intervene. I will not allow them to come in contact with the villagers. Now, who are our guests? Two men calling themselves travelers. They're asking to meet with Vane's guild mistress. Hmm? Please cease this rude behavior, but the contact of each and every one of you reflects upon the city's reputation. So glad you could come to the one and only floating city of magic and learning, Vane. I am the deputy guild mistress. I welcome you wholeheartedly. Something wrong? No. Where are your elders and the guild mistress herself? They're away at the moment. They'll be back tomorrow morning. We ran across a ship, you see, in this gorge, and we were thinking, it might be your ship, so... How kind of you. Well then, until the guild mistress returns, how about we wait for her in the manor? I'll show you the way. Whoa. My place was like this. This is way different from my home village. How do they build all this? Vane is far different from the little reclaimed hamlets of that area. But there's so many modern buildings. The old-fashioned structures are costly and plagued with inconveniences besides. The only ones that remain in today's Vanes are the ruins in the back of the mansion. Indeed. Please forgive the rudeness you encountered earlier. It's just that we haven't had any visitors of other races to Vane in nearly 30 years. No matter. Thanks to the ignoble dreads of our people, the presence of the Vowel tribe has these days become unwelcome. The action is quite commonplace. Oh my. Hey, you're not Daddy. Sorry, short stuff. Where's Daddy? Is the ship back yet? The ship, you mean? The airship! Your father is coming back tomorrow morning. We were brought binoculars to see the airship. The airship? Hey, come on now. Go home. Go home. Do not bother people when they're working. This way. I'll show you to the guest room. Deputy Guild Mistress, who is on board that airship. No one of our guests concerned, merely citizens of Vane. You know, I was thinking that when we got to Vane, it'd be full of people with pointy ears like yours. Hey, that reminds me, we never even asked that girl her name. She seems so busy and all. Look. Whoa, the ruins! Look at the sky. Last night's storm is coming back. Judging from the wind we have until about tomorrow afternoon, there is no way that ship can withstand a second storm. That's why it should have been just shut away safe and sound in the museum where it belongs. I am concerned about how much energy the ship has remaining. If it should reach zero, the emergency life support systems will not function. We then won't be able to guarantee the lives of everyone on board. And that's not all. Even with restoring the magic amplifier, the schematics we need are all worm-eaten. They must be even older relics than the ship. We can try our best, but if things do not go our way, we are not going to be able to use the machine at all. If worse comes to worse, we could all pool our magic power. This will get done. Is this the most our feeble minds can come up with, then? Now, let's give this our best effort. How long have you been here? Since, judging from the wind. And your companion? In the room, drinking tea. What do we do, Deputy Guildmistress? I'd like to do something to thank you for putting us up for the night. If there's any manual labor to do, I could maybe take care of it for you. And if you're really stuck, my companion will help out too. I know. How'd you happen to come to Vane? How? The Transfer Gate's magical circle should not have activated. I am absolutely certain it was switched off. lift up this pillar. That will force the gate to open this once. How? It is impossible to operate that gate from the ground. Teacher herself told me so in class. But that's not anywhere in the manual. There's a switch where on that pillar? And I wasn't aware of such a thing? Heavens. The townspeople are not yet aware of the airship incident. So much as the slightest hint of this to them, and you'll be answering to me. Okay. The storm blew the ship into that chasm. It's stuck and can't get out. We're going to use a thunder spell to destroy the surrounding walls of rock and a wind spell to draw the ship out. Our magic amplification device can, so they say, if it can be fixed. Magic is really amazing stuff. You can do so much cool stuff with it. Dummy. You want me to fix it? No way! I decline. What? Hugh, what's your problem now? This is not my business. The girl's in a fix here. Please. Come on, if the ship is safe, I'll do anything you want. Anything? Deputy Guild Mistress, I will not ask a third time. Who is on board the airship? "38 people, including both the Guild Mistress herself and the counselors." Wow. But the lines here differ from the original diagram. Here too. The old schematic contains many inefficiencies. I wonder if... I'll try with that smart. Cool. Whoa. Start helping. That's the Guild Mistress bird. It'll fly straight to the ship. What's that tied to the bird's leg? A communication to the Guild Mistress. I've told her all about our current plan. The airship is equipped with a magic barrier for emergency use. We'll have the barrier activated upon our signal. It'll protect the ship from the effects of the spells we'll use to demolish the chasm. All roads in the ship's vicinity have been blocked off, as it's impossible to predict exactly what will happen. The transfer gate to Vane has been closed, correct? Oh my gosh. Yes, I've had it shut down on the pretext of an inspection. What for? How could I keep everyone coming into the city silent about the airship matter? There is not enough time to repair this completely. We can improve its accuracy by restricting it to 2 or 3 operations. Who will be using it? I will. Only natural, I suppose, you being the Deputy Guild Mistress. What about listing of crystal conductivity values? Oh, I forgot. Sorry. I'll go look what... Hey! Look! Huh? The bird! A message came back. What? What does it say? Has anyone been hurt? All have review planned. There will be no problems. Also, no life-threatening injuries. Don't you worry. We'll continue with our plan. What's wrong? This is not the guild mistress handwriting, so that means look outside. Damn it! I never took into account the position of the sun and the time of day. This is all my mistake, all mine. Deputy Guild Mistress, there's no way we'll be able to fool them any longer. What do we do? The shadow. The ship's shadow. My mother. What on earth are they doing in such a place? Is my husband safe? So, this is what she was afraid of. That's why. Look at me. Why do you think I'm so calm? Because I'm such an extraordinary person? No. There's absolutely nothing to worry about. Dyne is home to the greatest assemblage of magical knowledge in all of Lunar. And that magic exists to allow us to grant the wishes of all. No one is injured, not a soul has been lost. Believe me, it'll be alright. It's because of how the skies have gotten darker overhead, no one suspects a thing. But that girl's face is sheet white. Pretend for her sake not to notice. Oh, I can't forget. Listing of crystal conductivity values. Volume 2, Volume 5. We're 3 volumes short. It's not what you think. I wasn't Oh. The roadblocks on the highways have been lifted. How much energy does the airship have left? The fourth lamp has now gone out. By my calculations, that means it has 6 hours worth left. It's just that we don't know the extent of the damage to the ship, so even our 6-hour time window might be a delusion then. What time is it now? A little before 2. All we have to do is to repair the magic amplifier. Oh, that looks complicated. It's just like a 3D puzzle, huh? This will be the control unit for the amplifier. Oh, little bits of rocks like these. Go to the Deputy Guild Mistress. Huh? Go to the Deputy Guild Mistress and tell her that the device will be repaired by sunrise. I'll be alright. Here, go get something to eat. You sure this'll be alright for you? If you like, I could tell the cook. This is fine! At least let me get you some wine, maybe. Got any milk? He's like a child, even though he may look older. What a beauty. Haha! Is that your mom? Oh, yes! She must have been a magician, like mother, like daughter, right? Naturally, here in Dyne. What's that book? I wonder if he ever hears anything anyone tells him. Oh man, there's nothing but words in it. Ew. That's a Dyne history book. Its stories were my childhood lullabies. My mother read me lots of books, stories about the goddess, stories about the twin heroes, but my favorite was the tale of the 5 adults and 1 child of the Vowel tribe who designed the very first magical airship here in Maine. And naturally, the stories here would set off on an adventure that sounded so wonderful to me. Why don't you go on an adventure? Trying to eat stuff you hate, trying to talk with people you don't know, doing things you've never done before is an adventure to everyone. But I'm the next guild mistress. I don't have that kind of time. Too late. You promise, right? Just like that. Where to? To see whatever you haven't seen before? I bet you've been cooped up here all your life, right? This will be a great opportunity. Yeah, once the ship is safe, let's go on one together. Hey. He said the repairs will be finished by sunrise. You're supposed to get plenty of rest until then. Sure. You don't look so good. If you're having a rough time, please, don't worry. I'm all right. So, what do you think I can do? You want to do something? Maybe. Why do you care about the deputy, sir? Why is it that you care about me? I don't know either, but still. I can't see someone so lonely and suffering, toughing that out all alone. What they call keeping your composure, isn't that just kind of painful? But seeing that she was born the daughter of a guild mistress, she... Who was? We're talking about the deputy guild mistress, are we not? Huh? Here in this city, they abide by a system of hereditary right. Official posts are handed down from generation to generation of parent and child. But I'm the next guild mistress. I don't have that kind of time. So that means my mother read me many books. The woman aboard the airship is the deputy guild mistress's mother. Didn't she tell you? What do you mean I'm all right? That woman on board the airship is Vane's guild mistress. Give it a rest. This is my job. You're telling yourself nothing but lies. Every time you tell a lie like that, you're shutting other people out. Bottling up your true feelings is eating you up inside. And you keep on deceiving yourself. The weight of the lies of all those 38 people on board the ship is too heavy a burden for you to bear like that. You should at least go back to being the guild mistress's daughter instead of the deputy guild mistress. That way. Stop it! I'm not like you. I simply do not have the strength to be able to acknowledge my own weakness. This is the only way for me. Keeping up appearances, the only way. That's why I'm alright. I tell myself I'm alright. Because otherwise I'd be an ordinary girl. And And what's keeping you from being an ordinary girl? The thought of all those little lights that should be protected. I will not allow myself to bring grief upon a single resident of this city. I am Vane's deputy guild mistress. That's the signal. What's the matter? Nothing. Pleasure to be working with you. I believe you're aware of this, but only 90% of the amplified magic power can be controlled by the machine. Please, begin. My head is splitting. Now, fire! Thunder! Wind! It's out! There's hardly any exterior damage. Hey! We'll have to put together a whole display for the museum. It's a weird looking ship, but somehow it looks gentle, not cold at all. Of course, to Vane, that's our great inheritance. Our symbol of our history and heritage. The ship's energy. The last light is going out at height. Hold out. Hold out. At least until they touch ground. If not, the ship will... The ship... Can't we do something? This is your area. Even magic is not omnipotent. The amplification device has reached its limit. If the controls do not respond, whatever spells that are fed into that machine will run amok. Such a dilapidated ship cannot... The lamp... It's not just the ship. Does that matter to you? It's gonna... No! Mother! Do something, I'm begging you! That's it. Answer me this. What do you want right now? The ship. Hope for it. Pray for it. Mother. This girl. Goddess Athena! The ship. What about the ship? You did extraordinary. Extraordinary. Just extraordinary. Say, just what was that last magic there? Was it a prayer? That which has the power to grant whatever one hopes and wishes for with all one's heart. At its most primal, that's essentially what magic is. Has your interest been sparked a little? A little. Are you leaving us already? What a shame. I so wanted you to enjoy some of my home cooking, on which I pride myself. Her cooking is really, really good. Oh, I just had to go and spring my finger in that darn ship. She said that's why she wasn't able to write the reply to our communication. I'm sorry. Your airship, it doesn't matter. After all, it was just a relic of a time past. Is that really how you felt? That day you decided to make your last in vain, just as I've since then become this old lady you see now. The face of Vane, unlike your own, may have changed over the years, but even so, it will never cease to be your home. We are always here, awaiting your return. It's too long a story. I'll tell it to you someday. Is everyone ready? Ah, little Miss Sleepyhead. Hurry up now, or those two will run off on you. On behalf of the Magic Guild of Fame, I offer my deepest gratitude for your assistance. That's all, nothing else. Let's go. You were of great help. Excuse us. You know, once in a while, I'd like to indulge one of my darling only daughter's selfish whims. Wait! Please wait! Please. Take me with you. I want to see the world. Wherever you're going, I'll come with you. Please. Please is really so formal, don't you think? I'm Dyne. I'm Lemia also. My name is Ghaleon. Pleased to meet you, Lemia. And so we shall hand this story down throughout the ages. From generation to generation, with this bloodline, our heirloom, this modest tale of adventure. Confession of the Soul, End.